Hi guys, welcome to the channel, and in today's episodes we're going to make a HTML pop-up for Google Sheets in Google Scripts. Let's do it. Right, let's get into it. So I've just got a blank Google Sheets spreadsheet here. Let's just give it a name. Let's call this HTML dialog. There we go. So what we want to do is create a additional menu up here which we can click, and then opens up another modal with our HTML displayed. So let's open up the script editor, and the first thing we want is for it to create the menu along the top. So we're going to want to rename this and call it onOpen, which is a standard function for Google Scripts, which will run anytime you open your Google Sheets. So we need to grab the spreadsheet app, and we want to get the UI just like that, and then we can chain on to this. This is going to add in our menu. So we want to create our menu, and then in here we just want to pass a name for our menu. So let's just call it pop-up, and then we can chain on to this. As you can see by these pop-ups, let's add item, and this will take two parameters. The first one is the caption, which is basically the name that you're going to give it, and then the function name. So in quotations, let's just say open, and then a comma, and then our function name. So this is going to run anytime we click this open button. So let's just call it show pop-up, and this needs to be in quotations. And then all we need to do is add to the UI. Hit save on this. Save refresh in this. If we just hit run here, and it will run for us. Now that's done. If we go back to our Google Sheets, we see we now have a menu pop up, and if I click this we should get an error because we have not created the show pop-up function, but let's give that a try. And there we go, script function not found. So let's create that function. Show pop-up. Now the first thing we're going to need to do is we want to grab the HTML that we're going to want to put into our dialog. So let's just create the file first. So let's add HTML, and let's just call this pop-up. Okay, and let's just add some HTML so we can see that this is actually working. Let's just put a H1 in. We can actually say this is my to-dos, and then we could add an unordered list. Let's add some list items. Let's just copy that down a couple of times. Let's just say we need to get oranges, get apples, and the last one can be send Bob a thank you text. Okay, that's our HTML file, and what we want to do is to grab all of this and put it into an object. So the easy way to do that is to just go let pop-up HTML, that's what we're going to call it, equals, and now Google have a HTML service which we can use to grab our HTML. So it's HTML service dot, and then it's create HTML output from file, because we want to load it from a file. And this just takes one argument which we need to put inside quotation marks, and it is the name of the HTML file we want to load, which we called pop-up. Okay, there we go. So now we have, this will create an object and it's now within pop-up HTML. So the next thing we want to do is to tell Google Sheets that we want to open the modal. So we need to get the UI. So spreadsheet.app, like we did above, get UI, and then we can chain onto the bottom of that, show modal dialog. Okay, this takes two arguments. The first one is the HTML object that we've already created. So pop up HTML, and then the title, which is my to-dos. And there we go, and that is all there is to it. So let's save that, and now let's try and run this, and we get this authorization required. Now this will happen at any time you're creating new sheets that adjust or load other documents, the HTML file being in this case. So we just go through this, you just click continue, select your account. If it doesn't come up, just click advanced and then go to untitled project, and then just scroll to the bottom and it'll say allow, click on allow, and there we go. Right, so let's give it another go. Pop up, open, and there we go, my to-dos, and it loads the HTML that was inside that file, my to-dos, get oranges, get apples, send Bob a thank you text, and you can see that in this file right here. And that's as simple as it is. So if you've liked this video, and I hope you have, please go and check out my full tutorial on how to create a to-do app in Google Sheets with Google Scripts. Please subscribe below. Finished? Do, do, boo, boo, boo.